Thank you for calling the charity Crime Stoppers. We know that speaking up about crime can be difficult. That's why Crime Stoppers is here to help. We're an independent charity, and everyone who calls us stays 100% anonymous, always. We'll take your information, but not your personal details. Crime Stoppers, how can I help?
Hi, I'm just. I've come across a serious crime, and I've actually got the evidence of the crime. And basically, I've phoned up because what the actual crime is there's somebody that's got two names and two different date of births, and they are registered on the company house. They're a director of two different companies, and they've got two different date of births, but it's the same person. I phoned up company's house, and they said that there was the executive body, and he said yes, it is a crisis, but you need to speak with a lawyer or something to what it is to get it. So obviously, I mean, that's what I'm here for, to report the crime.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but it's not something that we would deal with here, I'm afraid.
Right. So okay then. So can you confirm that it's? I mean, because they've said it is. Can you just confirm you cannot have two different date of births? This is fraud, yes. So is that what you're saying? So would it be the fraud that I would therefore have to report it to?
Yeah, I can give you a number to call, actually. Bear with me 1 second.
Just yeah, I'll have that number. That would be beautiful. Save me having to search for another number. I'm just trying to find the number to report. I understand.
Yeah, it's just not something that we deal with. There was me. So Action Fraud, which is 0300.
Phone's not working. 1 second. Okay, 0300. Yeah.
1232.
1232.
040.
040. And that's who I would contact on that crime.
Well, even if it's not, then they would have a bit more idea because they deal with fraud. That's what they do. Okay. All right.
Okay, then. Thanks so much.
Okay.
Bye-bye now.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Action Fraud. Let's see how much action we've
got. Thank you for calling Action Fraud, the UK's national fraud and cybercrime reporting centre. If you are in danger or witnessing a crime taking place right now, hang up and dial 999. Action Fraud takes reports on behalf of the police, and every report we receive helps to build a clear picture of fraud and cybercrime. We are aware of current scams relating to HMRC, national insurance, and COVID vaccinations. If you've responded to the message or a call, or you are worried and would prefer to speak to us, please stay on the line and we'll connect you to one of our advisors as soon as possible. If you're calling from Scotland, think the person who defrauded you lives there, or to tell us about a crime that happened in Scotland, you'll need to hang up and dial 101. They'll put you through to your local police force who can help. Our current wait times are more than 10 minutes due to high volume of calls. If you would prefer to make a report online, you can do so at www.actionfraud.police.uk and click on Report to get started. If you are a business, charity or organisation, press 1.
Already.
If you are calling from a UK police force, press 2. If you believe you or someone you know is a victim of fraud and cybercrime, please press 3. If you want to listen to the message again, please press 8. If you are a victim of fraud or cybercrime, you are not alone. We are here to help you. Every report matters, and your report can help us to protect others. Sorry to keep you waiting. We'll be with you as soon as we can.
So, Katy Bourne.
Where possible, enable two-factor authentication on your email accounts. It will help to stop hackers from getting into your online accounts, even if they have your password.
Katy Bourne started in May and resigned in April.
for your patience. We'll be with you soon. To stay up to date about the latest scams and get advice and guidance on how to protect yourself, please sign up to our alert service at www.actionfraudalert.co.uk. Which you will find on their official
Katy
website.
Bourne, date of birth October, appointed at College of Policing Limited on the 28th of May 2013 and resigned on the 28th
Thanks for your patience. We'll be with you soon.
Then,
Installing
Katy
the
Elizabeth
latest software and app updates
College of
will help
Policing
you to
Limited
improve the
was
security
appointed
on
on
your
the
devices.
28th of May and resigned on the 30th of April. And the date of birth is October 1964. Then we have a Katy Elizabeth
Sorry
Bourne.
to keep you waiting. We'll be with you as soon as we can.
Total number of
Don't
appointments,
click any
October
links or download
1979.
attachments on suspicious emails that ask for personal or financial information.
2019, a police crime commissioner, which is what she is on these as well. A police crime commissioner, Katy Elizabeth Bourne.
Sorry to keep
Which
you
is on
waiting.
this,
We'll be
Sussex
with you
Police
as
Crime
soon as we can.
Commissioner.
If possible,
Subtle
please have to hand
changes.
any names.
Police and Crime Commissioner for Sussex.
Sorry to keep you waiting. We'll be with you as soon
Katy
as we
Bourne,
can.
OBE.
If you are a victim of fraud or cybercrime, you are not alone. We are here to help you. Every report matters,
Who's
and
Katy
your
Bourne?
report can help us to protect
Who is
others.
Katy Bourne then? Was Katy Bourne resigned? So this is Katy Elizabeth
Where
BAXTER.
possible, enable two-factor authentication on your email
Katy
account.
Bourne doesn't work.
It will help
She's
to
resigned.
stop hackers from
She
getting
is
into
no
your
longer
online
the
accounts, even if they have your
She's
password.
resigned as director. Okay, it's Katy Elizabeth Bourne.
Please call them directly on the organization's official number, which you will find on their official website. Thanks for your patience. We'll be with you soon. Installing the latest software and app updates will help you to improve the security on your devices.
Complete list of evidence. John Hove. He got put in prison because he tried to report her. She
Sorry to
blamed
keep you waiting. We'll be with you as
the
soon as we can.
stalking.
Don't click any links or download attachments on suspicious emails that ask
Doing
for
exactly the
personal
same to
or
John
financial
Patterson, too.
information. Sorry to keep you waiting. We'll be with you as soon as we can. If possible, please have to hand any names,
Put in
dates,
Lewisham
phone
prison
numbers,
for 3
or
weeks.
details of where your
for
money is
reporting
being
that.
transferred to.
There's many things on here.
Thanks for your patience. We'll be with you soon. To get the latest updates, information and advice on how to protect yourself, you can follow us on Facebook/ActionFraud, Twitter @ActionFraudUK, and Instagram @ActionFraud.
Video's been removed again as usual.
Sorry to keep you waiting. We'll be with you as soon as we can. If you are a victim of fraud or cybercrime, you are not alone. We are here to help you. Every report matters, and your report can help us to protect others. Sorry to keep you waiting. We'll be with you as soon as we can. Where possible, enable two-factor authentication on your email accounts. It will help to stop hackers from getting into your online accounts, even if they have your password. Thanks for your patience. We'll be with you soon. To stay up to date about the latest scams and get advice and guidance on how to protect yourself, please sign up to our alert service at www.actionfraudalert.co.uk. Sorry to keep you waiting. We'll be with you as soon as we can. If you have purchased something that costs between £100 to £30,000 on your credit card, you might be able to get your money back under the Consumer Credit Act.
But there's nothing that you can do. Nothing you can do to these. I believe they're untouchable.
Sorry to keep you waiting. We'll be with you as soon as we can. Your bank or any other official organisation will never contact you out of the blue to request your financial details. If you need to check if it is a genuine caller, please call them directly on the organisation's official number, which you will find on their official website.
Awfully failed to tell the truth. He knew it. He did not. There's no excuse or justification. These are all malfeasance, but...
Thanks for your patience. We'll be with you soon.
All of these.
Installing the latest software and app updates will help you to improve the security on your devices. Sorry to keep you waiting. We'll be with you as soon as we can. Don't click any links or download attachments on suspicious emails that ask for personal or financial information. Sorry to keep you waiting. We'll be with you as soon as we can. If you have purchased something that costs between £100 to £30,000 on your credit card, you might be able to get your money back under the Consumer Credit Act. Sorry to keep you waiting. We'll be with you as soon as we can. Your bank or any other official organisation will never contact you out of the blue to request your financial details. If you need to check if it is a genuine caller, please call them directly on the organisation's official number, which you will find on their official website. Thanks for your patience. We'll be with you soon. Don't click any links or download attachments on suspicious emails that ask for personal or financial information. Sorry to keep you waiting. We'll be with you as soon as we can. If possible, please have to hand any names, dates, phone numbers, or details of where your money has been transferred to. Thanks for your patience. We'll be with you soon. To get the latest updates, information and advice on how to protect yourself, you can follow us on Facebook/ActionFraud, Twitter @ActionFraudUK, and Instagram @ActionFraud. Sorry to keep you waiting. We'll be with you as soon as we can. If you are a victim of fraud or cybercrime, you are not alone. We are here to help you. Every report matters, and your report can help us to protect others. Sorry to keep you waiting. We'll be with you as soon as we can. Where possible, enable two-factor authentication on your email accounts. It will help to stop hackers from getting into your online accounts, even if they have your password. Please sign up to our alert service at www.actionfraudalert.co.uk. Sorry to keep you waiting. We'll be with you as soon as we can. Your bank or any other official organisation will never contact you out of the blue to request your financial details. If you need to check if it is a genuine caller, please call them directly on the organisation's official number, which you will find on their official website. Thanks for your patience. We'll be with you soon. Installing the latest software and app updates will help you to improve the security on your devices. Sorry to keep you waiting. We'll be with you as soon as we can. If possible, please have to hand any names, dates, phone numbers, or details of where your money has been transferred to. Thanks for your patience. We'll be with you soon. To get the latest updates, information, and advice on how to protect yourself, you can follow us on Facebook/ActionFraud, Twitter @ActionFraudUK, and Instagram @ActionFraud. Sorry to keep you waiting. We'll be with you as soon as we can. If you are a victim of fraud or cybercrime, you are not alone. We are here to help you. Every report matters, and your report can help us to protect others. Sorry to keep you waiting. We'll be with you as soon as we can. Thanks for your patience. We'll be with you soon. Sorry to keep you waiting. We'll be with you as soon as we...
Good morning. You're through to Action Fraud, who takes calls and generates reports on behalf of the police. Thank you for your patience in holding. I do apologise if there's been a bit of a wait. Today you're speaking with Zoe. May I take your name and contact number, please?
Hi, Zoe. My name is Andrew.
Fabulous. And what's your surname, please, Andrew?
If you want my company name, it's Andrew Divine Limited. I'm the director.
Okay. Before we begin, is there any connection with Scotland?
No, it isn't. No.
Okay, and have you ever contacted Action Fraud before, or registered on our website, or attempted to register?
I've never registered with with your company, no.
Okay, not a problem. That's absolutely fine. So, how can I help?
Right. Well, before we start, I just want to confirm that that you are under the Nolan principles and that you're aware of them.
Sorry, you broke up slightly there. Say again.
So I just want to confirm that you are aware of the Nolan principles. The 7 principles of office.
I believe so.
So
you mean, what are you referring to, like GDPR and everything?
No, the Nolan principles. Nolan principles of office. It's the 7 principles of public office: honesty, integrity, selflessness. Yeah. You aware of those?
No, I don't think I am actually.
Would you class yourself as a civil servant or working within public office? It's only good.
Well, no, I don't work in an office. No, we work remotely.
But you are working for the UK government, yes?
We work for Action Fraud. We take reports on behalf of the police.
So
So I'm not sure whether that class is as a civil servant or not.
Right. Well, I'll read the 7 principles of office just for you then. The 7 principles of office of public life, yeah. The 7 principles of public life, also known as the Nolan principles, applies to anyone who works as a public official office holder, This includes all those who are elected, appointed to public office, nationally and locally, and all people appointed to the work in the civil service, local government, the police, courts, probation service, non-departmental public bodies, and in health, education, social care and services. All public office holders are both servants to the public and stewards to the public resources. The principles also apply to all those in other sectors delivering public services. So you would class you were delivering a public service, yeah?
I guess so. Yeah. I haven't really thought about it, if I'm honest.
Well, and you've never been, it shocks me to the fact that you've never been aware, because, I mean, everybody in public, they have to adhere to the 7 principles of office. The first one is selflessness, second one is integrity, third one is objectivity, fourth one, accountability, fifth one is openness, sixth one is honesty, and seventh is leadership. The holders of public office should exhibit these principles in their own behaviour and treat others with respect. They should actively promote and robustly support the principles and challenge poor behaviour where it occurs. So the reason I'm stating this is because of obviously what I'm about to report you is very important, and I need an honest answer, because I've been to the company's house and they say that they're an executive decision part and they can't do anything about the crime that I've reported to them. They needed me to get they need me to report it, so that whoever is reported, they can then do it once the crime's been substantiated. Now I called.
Okay, so tell me what's happened, and then we can then do a report to get you a crime reference number.
So right then, what's actually taken place? What I pointed out was there is a woman that's on company's house. She has 3 different names on company's house. The name previous was either her pre-married name or another married name before, which is fine. So we can understand about changing from one surname to another one because of marriage. But she also has 2 different date of births, and she also voids out a middle name also. So she's got 3 different names on there. She changed the one name from a first, second, and last name to a first name and a different last name. Then she changed that first and last name to a first, middle, and a last name. And then also she's also got it from October 1964 as a date of birth to October 1979 as a date of birth. And it's the same person. It's the same woman.
Okay.
So my point was, this is an error, and obviously you can't do that. I mean, if you're putting in, you can't. If your name is, that's what your name is. Your name should be on that company as a director, as the full name, as it dictates you to fill in with the full name. Because obviously, I'm on the company's house myself, so my name is as correct as it should be and is placed on there. And I couldn't put it any different. They would have checked me out and did anything anyway. And I certainly couldn't create 2 of the same names with 2 different date of births. They would never have allowed it. So I was very curious to why Company House had allowed that to happen, period, full stop. That should never have been allowed to happen. But I understand exactly who this lady is. And I also understand the power that this lady has got. And 3 previous people that I know that have tried to report this woman, have all been either put in prison, put in a mental home, or been given a suspended sentence, prison sentence. So I understand the power of this lady. I wouldn't say it's necessarily her, but it's the ones that are controlling her. So this is why I need honesty and integrity to what it is that I'm now doing, because obviously I'm fully aware of the dangers when you report somebody in power. But the main point is, I need to establish the fact that before I reveal any further, that it is a crime. because I know it's a crime. I know that what's it stated was a crime. Crime Stoppers said it was, but they said Crime Stoppers pointed me to yourself. Crime Stoppers have told me to get in touch with Action Fraud.
Okay.
Because I mean it's fraud. I mean putting different names. You can't be a director of a company with a date of birth. And I mean, because I'll tell you exactly what's going on. I mean, the first one where she just used her first name and last name as a date of birth, she was appointed on the 28th of May 2013, and she resigned on 28th May 13. But she never got appointed again with the middle name. Yet she then resigned in that company on the 30th of April. So it's two different, the same appointment date, but the appointment date with the first and last name is only the one where she was appointed. But she resigned on the same day with the first and last name, and then she also resigned on the not from the 28th of May. She also then resigned on the 30th of April 2017 with a middle name included. But she's
was
still
that the first, middle, and surname that was for the second time round?
The resigned, yeah. So she resigned twice. She was appointed once, but she resigned twice. She resigned on the same day with her first and last name, and she resigned. She never got appointed with the first, middle, and last name, but she resigned with the first, middle, and last name on a different date. 4 years later. Okay. Yet she's still also active director of a different company that she was appointed on the 20th of July 2016, and with the same name, with the same first and middle name now. She is also a director active that was appointed on the 24th of July 2019 with a date of birth of 1979. Yeah, the other one, the date of birth is October 1964. She's still active, yes. She's still very active.
So she's still an active director with the first, middle, and surname, but with a different date of birth. Is that right?
Yeah, she's active in two companies. She's director of two different companies with two different dates of birth, but with the same first, middle, and last name.
Okay. I've never had this one come through before. So I need to get some further advice from my senior to see exactly how we record this as fraud on our system. So I'm just going to pop you on hold just for a few moments, just whilst I speak with my colleague, and then we can then continue.
Thank you very much, darling. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Andrew. Sorry to keep you on hold.
Thank you. No worries, mate.
Okay, so I spoke with my colleague. So just to confirm, this lady, she hasn't appointed or put herself as a director linked to your business at all. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, that's fine. So we would take a witness report today. Okay. So let me just get a new report up for you.
I can give you the names and dates to call. I'm on Company's House right now, so I can give you the you can
yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I will take sort of like names and things like that later on in the report because they go through different stages.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just load that first of all. Wake up, it's Monday morning, our system is very slow today.
I have that problem all the time.
Okay, so first of all, I just need to take some information about yourself.
Okay.
First of all, so okay, so Andrew, and your surname, just to confirm, is it Divine?
It's Andrew Divine Limited. The company name. If you want to go by the company name. I'm the director.
And Divine, D-E-V-I-N-E?
Yes. Do you want the company number?
No, it's fine, because I'm adding this as yourself, first of all.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, when you understand who it is that I'm reporting, you'll understand, and you understand that I can prove that she's had 3 other people locked up because she's protected me. And the people that reported on her were reporting with facts, but those facts were never allowed to present it. And because they was trying to contact this lady to get her to be honourable and act, she actually got them all done for, well, as good as, what was it, stalking. Stalking, they classed that as stalking. It's funny when you're trying to report a crime and just to get somebody that's in a position to do some work that they're paid to do, And like I say, with the 7 principles of office, she's malfeasance in office without a doubt, there's no 2 ways. That's the easiest way of just looking at it.
Could I take your date of birth, please, Andrew?
It's not required, no. That's the records that I've got, yes. That's the records that I've updated onto Company's House, yes. Like I say, you can get all of my information from the Company's House anyway.
Oh, right, okay, so you're just saying you don't want to confirm your date of birth?
I'm in the private. That's what I'm trying to say. My company name gives you all of my details. So, you only need my company name. I've stated I am the director of that, yes.
Right, okay. I wasn't taking details about your company. I was taking details about you as an individual.
Well, this is the point. I mean, that is the same. It's the same. It's one and the same, isn't it? The only difference is, I mean, obviously the corporate name that was created for me at birth, which was the legal embodiment, which is what you're asking for, I've expressed that now in a company. So it's now Andrew Divine Limited. So the previous was Andrew Divine that was created for me, but that wasn't mine. See, my mother only called me Andrew. That was my given name. That's my name, Andrew. We don't need to get confused into things, but I just need it to be made clear because I need to know that I am separate, just like Andrew Divine Limited is not me, I'm Andrew. Yeah, because I understand legal entrapment and I'm not going to be legally entrapped by using a name that wasn't created. I didn't create Andrew Divine. The corporation created Andrew Divine as a legal embodiment for me at the birth certificate. I've expressed that, I've created my own company. So I am Andrew Divine Limited and I am Andrew, the director of that.
Oh, right.
Do you understand?
Okay, so Divine I understand. Your surname.
Yeah, I'm just showing you. I mean, by you seeing what they do as well, by creating corporations, this is the veil that they hide behind. So I'm not hiding, but I've created something that separates me from the other, so that you are now aware that I am the living man, yeah, and not the dead entity that was created for me. And I'm not practicing necromancy because if I speak that, that's a dead entity. A corporation hasn't got a heart, hasn't got a brain, hasn't got hands, yeah. It has directors, living men and women inside it, and I am the living man that's within inside that. That's my vessel.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So on the here then, you want me to put Andrew Divine?
No, you can just call me Andrew. If you want to call the name it, because it's Andrew Divine Limited, yeah. If you're going to use you're going to use that legal embodiment, the person as defined in Black's Law Dictionary is a corporation. So the person is Andrew Divine Limited. I'm the man.
Right, okay, so that's fine. So what I'll do then is under the individual information that we've got to have to put on our system for the report, I'll put Andrew Divine Limited, Ltd.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay. So what I need to do now, Andrew, is for you to create a memorable or secret word. Okay, this is for security reasons, so that if you do call us back, our agent can locate your details on the system.
Excellent.
And also just verify that it's you.
Yeah. Do you want me to create that?
This word needs to be.
You want me to create that?
It needs
Yeah.
to be a minimum of 6 letters or more. Okay, so this next section, Andrew, is optional. It's just 3 questions that we ask for statistical purposes, such as gender and ethnic heritage. Would you like to ask those questions?
It's no, it's not. It's immaterial, isn't it? Really, that's immaterial. Obviously, I'm a man, like I've just told you. You should tell that. You should tell that from the voice.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fine. You don't have to ask the questions. That's why it's optional. Okay, so let's save that details.
I mean, to be truthful, I'm reporting a crime. The evidence is it's not me that you need. You need the evidence, and it's you that just needs to act on the evidence. I'm not in here to go in there and get any money off this individual that's done this. I'm just merely doing my duty as a man that has, when has seen a wrong being committed, that I'm here to report it. And that's what God tells me. That's what God tells me. Yeah? That's what Spirit tells me. Yeah, that's what the good side of everyone should do. Because if everybody did that, we wouldn't have problems in this world, would we? That people get away with things because no one speaks up, and we have to speak up. But I've seen 3 people speak up, and I've seen them put in a mental home and getting put in prison, especially with this certain individual I'm reporting. So it's very, you have to be very careful what you're doing when you're reporting people in certain positions of authority, even though they've fraudulently claimed those authorities. But the people are not aware to challenge them. People are still asleep at the wheel. And scared because of all this. I'm not particularly scared, but I don't see a reason for, if you see the truth, you should speak up regardless. Yeah. Even if what's the saying about you? Even if your voice is trembling, still speak the truth.
Yeah, absolutely. It's now asking for evidence which you have for this. So you said that you had details on Companies House. Is that correct?
Yeah. So I'm coming off the gov.uk website. So I'll start from the first position, which is just to just make you aware of who she actually is. So this is her first position. I take it this is either her maiden name or a previous married name. So like I said, I don't know that. Yeah. So the name is Katy Elizabeth.
That's fine.
Did you want the name?
I'll take that. I'm just noting on the report what evidence it is that you have. So the next section will be suspect details. So that's when I'll take all of her details that you've got in front of you.
Okay then. So the fraud that's been, you want just what's actually happened, yeah? What I'm yeah.
So yeah, what you're looking at. So it's the only details that you've got for evidence for the suspect is the details on Companies House. Is that correct?
Yes. I mean, no, I have other evidence, but I mean, this is the one thing. Because the thing is, you see, obviously, for her to have got the other 3 people either locked up, imprisoned, sectioned, or a suspended sentence put on them, obviously she had credibility, and they didn't. In which because that's the way the system works. So obviously this lady has lost her credibility because of what she's done on Companies House, and this is a fact. This is on Companies House. You can't dispute or deny that because it's on there, and she's used 2 different dates of birth.
Okay, so what I'll do, Andrew, is when I get to the end of the report, I'll what you've just said, I'll note down for the summary. Okay. So other than the details you've got on Companies House, do you have any other evidence at all?
For what I want to report right now, because I could go into that, pick out the things. I've not really got that. I've got it to hand. I've created also that. Yeah, I've got all that, but I just want to be reporting this specific crime because this is clear as day. It's black and white. You can't say yes or no. This is it. So I would report.
Okay.
I'll report this. Yeah.
That's absolutely fine. So you said you reported this elsewhere, didn't you, to Crime Stoppers?
I reported. I called up Companies House themselves. Company House themselves basically stated that yes, it's a crime and they shouldn't do it, but there's nothing that we can do about it. You have to go and, well, what they said was seek legal advice to get it to court. Then obviously the courts then tell them what to do, to change and do whatever they've got to do. Yeah. So basically what the Company House said was you've got to go elsewhere and get it proved, because they can't change anything on the site, which I find exceptionally curious and very strange, because there's no way I could open up two different accounts. I couldn't be director of two different companies with two different dates of birth. They would pull me up straight away. But this certain lady has, and I would not be surprised in any way, shape or form, the connection between the two and purple with people working with inside Companies House to allow this to have actually happened because of who she is. I mean, the person in question, when you'll see when I've explained exactly who she is and why what I've just made that statement is a possibility, is a very, very obvious possibility. So then after I reported that to Companies House, I then went on to, like I say, Crime Stoppers. And Crime Stoppers, then when I reported that to them, they directed me to yourself.
Okay. Did they give you a reference number when you reported it to them?
No, because they said that would be, you would have to, it's fraud, it's action fraud that would have to do it. So they pointed me to you to get it.
No, that's absolutely fine. Okay, so on to the next section of the report. Action Fraud work closely with victim support. He provides specialist help and support to people that have been affected by fraud. Would you like the details to be passed across to them, or I can give you their details?
No need for that, because I'm not personally victimed from this woman, but I'm sure when I forward on the details of what I've now reported to the people that have been severely victimized from this person, then they will be aware and happy to the fact of what I'm pointing out for them, because they've been trying to expose this same person for facts again. But yeah.
So let's just take now on to the suspect details. So let's go chronologically. So the first one that she was appointed as a director was her first name and surname. Is that correct?
Right. So if we go chronologically, from the information that I've found from Companies House, would be the first one was where she put in her name with a first, middle, and maiden name or previous married name.
Okay, and what was that? Did you say her name was Katy?
Katy Elizabeth BAXTER.
BAXTER? Correct,
yes. Elizabeth with a Z. KATY. Yeah. KATY, Elizabeth, with a Y. Katy with a Y.
Lovely. Okay, and what date was that, please, that she was appointed?
So that was a date of birth on there is October 1964. It's got total number of appointments 1, and it's the date of appointment was the 2nd of September 2005.
Just go back to 2005.
This is just to identify. This is to identify the individual. I mean, because obviously you could check up. They may obviously, if you see fraud, you see fraud, don't you? So, these businesses themselves obviously need also checking into. It was called EFACULTY Limited. Would you like the company number?
Oh, just bear with me. Let me just change that to company. Right. Okay. So. And this was where she was appointed on the 2nd of the 9th, 2005?
Yes. It was her own company.
Okay. Okay. And just remind me, please, what was the business name again?
EFACULTY. EFACULTY Limited.
Okay, yeah, and the business registration number, please.
0555 2615.
0555 2615.
Yeah, and you'll see that that company had two previous company names of JJ.TV Limited and Cienergy Limited, but you can look at that on the actual website.
Okay, that's fine.
That's not,
so does it give any information about address information at all?
All the address information is yes. So 1 second, let me just so if I click onto people on that on that company, and my computer's now on a go slow. So yeah, so it's got right then. So Baxter, Katy Elizabeth, correspondence address is The Willows.
What was the postcode, please?
RH17. So Romeo Hotel 175 Alpha Papa.
The Willows.
And it's The Willows.
The Willows, Pickle Lane.
That's the one, yeah.
Right, okay. So let's just save those details. Okay, so let's go into the.
So the next chronological timeline would be where now she's turned into Katy Bourne. I take it would be probably. Oh, I'm guessing. I don't know, do I? So I would imagine that that would be through marriage, more than likely.
Okay, and is that BOURNE?
That's it. Yes. So it's KATY. And then Bourne, BOURNE.
Okay, and when was that changed to, please?
And this would be from the I'm taking from the appointment date, which would be the 28th of May 2013. Again, same date of birth as the Baxter, as Katy Elizabeth Baxter.
May the 13th, did you say?
28th of May 2013.
2013?
2013, yeah. That was when she was appointed and as a director. And the correspondence address to that is Sackville House, and the postcode is Bravo November 7.
Sorry, you broke up slightly then. Could you repeat that, please?
Bravo November 7.
Yep.
2 Foxtrot Zebra.
Okay. Right. What did you say the house name was?
Sackville, SACKVILLE house. Can't have it.
So is the business name the same?
The business name is College of Policing Limited, which is 082 35199.
Okay. It's not listed at all.
That's what I'm not shocked, but it is listed on Company's House, and you can see it clearly.
Okay, so
College of Policing Limited. 082 35199.
Okay, just bear me 1 second. College of Policing. Just repeat that business number, please.
082 35199.
082 35199. Okay.
There's a lovely picture on the company's website of Katy Bourne. It states Katy Bourne. It doesn't state Katy Elizabeth Bourne. It just states Katy Bourne.
Okay. Oh, brilliant.
Would you like her occupation? Would you like her occupation?
No, it's fine. It's just I need to put postcode in again, please, because when I changed it from individual to business, it cleared it.
Okay, so it's Bravo November 7.
Yeah.
2 Foxtrot Zebra.
Thank you. That was College of Policing.
So it's Sackville House, Brook Close, Lewes, East Sussex, England.
Yep, that's what I've got here. Okay. So let's save that one. And did you say there was another one?
Yeah, and so she was appointed on that. She was appointed on the 28th of May. She also resigned on the 28th of May. The same day she was appointed, she resigned. So then we go. So then we go to, obviously now, Katy Elizabeth Bourne. That same date of birth, 1964, and it says same company, same address of Virginia, where it says that she was appointed on the 28th of May, but she resigned on the 30th of April, 2017. So her name's changed, but I looked into the filing records, and I only saw a filing of a Katy Bourne being appointed. I never saw a Katy Elizabeth Bourne being appointed, but Katy Elizabeth Bourne resigned on the 30th of April, whereas Katy Bourne resigned on the 28th of May 2013.
Okay, so I don't need to add another one. I just need to make that clear in the notes. Yeah. So let's go back to the notes. Right, okay.
She's also director of another company too. As Katy Elizabeth Bourne on the date of birth 1964, where she is active.
Okay.
It's the other thing, the important thing to say when I said about the occupation, because it is important, because the occupation's altered, because the occupation of the Katy Bourne who was appointed, her occupation was Sussex Police and Crime Commissioner. Yet on the one where she resigns on the 30th of April 2017, she is only Police and Crime Commissioner. And that the same Katy Elizabeth Bourne is also active as a director of a different company, which is Police Digital Service.
So it might be worth putting that business down then. Let me just put that. Okay. Look. When was she appointed director of that business, please?
20th of July, 2016.
20th of July. Okay, and what was the business name again?
Police Digital Service. This is where they keep. This is where they create boxes inside boxes. You see, because now.
And what was the registration number for that?
That is 0811 3293.
08113293.
Correct, yes. And
and the address, postcode for that one, please?
The postcode's is the same postcode. However, the correspondence address now turns into the office of the Sussex Police and Crime Commissioner, but it's still Sackville House, Brooks Close, Lewes, East Sussex, United Kingdom, BN 72FZ. It's the same address, only they've just added to it the office of the Sussex Police and Crime Commissioner.
Okay, so office of the
Sussex Police and Crime Commissioner.
Sussex Police and Crime Commissioner. Sackville House, Brooks Close, Lewes.
Correct, yeah. Exactly the same as I thought.
And that was Katy Bourne.
Katy Elizabeth Bourne. Katy Bourne was the one that started and finished the same day. It's all the same lady, but just using a different name. Katy Bourne and Katy Elizabeth Bourne. So as of Katy Bourne, she started and finished the same day, which was the 28th of May, 2013. Then it changed into Katy Elizabeth Bourne. Now, she would have been appointed and on the Digital Police Service, they will have had an appointment date. But obviously, in the College of Policing Limited, I cannot see where Katy Elizabeth Bourne was appointed on the 28th of May. So what I'm saying is Katy Bourne was appointed on the 28th of May and she resigned on the 28th of May. Katy Elizabeth Bourne, I can't see where she was appointed, but she resigned on the 30th of April 2017. But on the 20th of July, obviously, she was also appointed on digital service. And
so I've managed, because when you add a company as a suspect, it only gives you option to put first name and surname. I've put middle name in after the first name.
Okay.
So which was it? The College of Policing Limited. That was also Katy Elizabeth Bourne.
Yeah. So Katy Elizabeth Bourne, Katy Bourne, and Katy Elizabeth Bourne are of the College of Policing Limited. Katy Elizabeth Bourne is of the Digital Service, Police Digital Service Company.
Okay, Katy Elizabeth Bourne for the College of Policing Limited, and Katy Elizabeth Bourne for
Police Digital Service.
Police Digital, and then Katy BAXTER for EFACULTY Limited.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Excellent. We've got that. So
did I give you the number of the EFACULTY Limited? I can't remember. Did I give you the number? I think I did. 05552615.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes, you did. Yeah, you gave me the business registration for every company. So what I need to do now is just write down in chronological order about the names and when she was appointed director of the businesses and when she resigned, etc. Okay, so
there's one more name and company. Yeah, there's one where she's an active director of. Yeah, there's one more. So if you just want to do that, finish that line of questioning first. Again, it's Katy Elizabeth Bourne, but now her date of birth changes, and now her date of birth goes from October 1979, whereas her previous date of birth was October 1964.
Okay. Right. So. Katy BAXTER was appointed director of.
She was actually. It says So Katy Elizabeth Bourne was the director of Faculty Limited and appointed on the 2nd of September 2005. That company is dissolved. It's shut down now. I'm just pointing that one in because
Katy BAXTER was appointed director of the Faculty Limited on 2nd of the 9th, 2005. And the company...
Do you want to know when it was dissolved? It was dissolved on the 24th of September 2013. That was when the EFACULTY Limited was dissolved. So it was incorporated at the same time as she became the September 2005. So that was when it was her business.
Okay, and then after that, it changed to Katy.
Yeah, then she changed from that name.
Sorry, Katy Elizabeth.
No, so then we next come to Katy Bourne, yeah, which is where it then goes. She was appointed to College of Policing Limited and appointed on the 28th of May and resigned on the 28th of May. Then we go to Katy Elizabeth Bourne, who was appointed to the same. It's saying it was appointed, but I can't see where she was appointed. Katy Elizabeth. I can see where Katy Bourne.
Was she? So Katy Bourne was then appointed Director of College of Policing Limited on the 28th of May.
2013.
What year was it again? Sorry.
2013.
2013.
This is Katy Elizabeth. This is Katy Bourne. Right. So let me just get we've put the Baxter out. The Baxter, Katy Elizabeth Baxter is there just for you to check into, because of this fraud in this. There could be fraud in that, but I'm not looked into that. I'm just proving that that's who. It's the same woman. It's the same woman, same date of birth. But now it goes from. See, I want you to check on the name, whether Baxter and Bourne, whether she's been married. You know, that's what you do, the check in for that, to see whether she's used fraudulent surname. You know, or because I can show that the name's been changed, but I don't know whether she's been married or not. But I'm also showing the fact that there's 2 dates of birth, and now I don't need to know that. I don't need to ask you. I don't need to ask you whether a woman can be born in 2 different times. You know, a woman can't be born in 1964, and the same woman can't be born in 1979, can she? So I know that. I don't need to know that, but I don't know whether Baxter and Bourne is the same. Whether she got married to change that name, whether she changed it by depol, or what she's changed, how she's changed that name, but the name has changed. Yeah, do you understand?
That's fine. I mean, so that will be looked into by the team. Yeah. That looks into the investigation. So she resigned, and then for the College Police on the 28th of
the same day.
May.
Yeah, the same day. The same Katy Bourne, the same day she was appointed, she resigned. But what I'm saying is, then it turned into Katy Elizabeth Bourne, where it says that she was appointed on the 28th of May. But I can only see Katy Bourne being appointed. I cannot see Katy Elizabeth Bourne being appointed. I can see Katy Bourne being appointed and resigned, yeah, but I can only see Katy Elizabeth Bourne resigning, which was on the 30th of April 2017. I can't see the appointment of Katy Elizabeth Bourne, which was on the same day as Katy Bourne was appointed and resigned.
Okay, so Katy Bourne was then appointed Director of College of Policing Limited on the 28th of May 2013, and then also resigned on the 28th of May 2013. Yeah. Katy Elizabeth Bourne
is stated to have been appointed on the same day that Katy Bourne was appointed and resigned, but I can't see no appointment for Katy Elizabeth Bourne. But Katy Elizabeth Bourne resigned. Katy Elizabeth
Bourne is stated to be appointed
the same day Katy Bourne.
Director.
Yeah, same. She was appointed. Katy Elizabeth Bourne. Katy Elizabeth Bourne and Katy Bourne was appointed the same day. I can see the appointments in the filings of Katy Bourne, but I can't see no appointments for Katy Elizabeth Bourne. But I can see that Katy Elizabeth Bourne resigned on the 30th of April 2017. And then the same Katy Elizabeth Bourne, obviously, she was appointed the Director of Police Digital Services on the 20th of July 2016.
Okay, so I'm just going, however, the caller states that on Company's House, it does not show that, and just remind me, is it Katy Bourne, or is it Katy Elizabeth Bourne?
It shows the appointment of Katy Elizabeth Bourne, but it doesn't show in the filings an appointment of Katy. Sorry, let me just get that correct. It shows that Katy Bourne was appointed it's got the appointment and filled in, but it doesn't show Katy Elizabeth Bourne being appointed. It shows Katy Bourne resigning, but it shows Katy Elizabeth Bourne resigning 4 years later, or whatever it was. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. I can't see it on there. I mean, I'm not saying it's not on there, but that's for that's for you to investigate. I don't see it on there.
Okay, so just so I get this right for the report, Katy Bourne was appointed Director of College of Policing Limited on the 28th of May 2013, and then also resigned on the 28th of May 2013.
Correct.
Katy Elizabeth Bourne is stated to be appointed Director on the 28th of May 2013. Yeah. However, according to States of Companies House, it does not show that in the filings.
I cannot see it. I can't see it. Yes, definitely.
Okay, that's fine.
But it does show that she resigned. That Katy Elizabeth Bourne resigned from that same company on the 30th of April 2017.
Okay, so Katy Elizabeth Bourne. Then resigned on. Just remind me of the date, please.
30th of April 2017. The information I'm giving you is directly from the government.uk website, Company House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. Katy Elizabeth Bourne was then appointed Director of Police Digital Service.
Correct.
And just remind me of the date, please.
20th of July 2016. So she was still active. She was still active according to that, the college principal, because I mean that was the 30th of April 2017. She resigned. So she was appointed Director of the Police Digital Service on the 20th of July 2016.
Okay. And when she was appointed Director of Police Digital, was that when you said that the date of birth was different?
No. There's another company she's after. This is next. This is the next one I'm going to come to. So that's if we're up to that point. Now I'm going to show you a different Katy Elizabeth Bourne. Sorry, not the different one. She's the same woman, and you can look on the right then. The next one is Katy Elizabeth Bourne, date of birth October 1979.
With a date of birth of, I just need to write that out. Date of birth of, say October
1979. The previous one, okay. Her previous date of birth was 1964. Now she's changed her date of birth to October 1979.
Okay.
And the company that she's working for is the Association of Police and Crime Commissioners.
So sorry, I'm just going back. The suspect's date of birth previously was October 19.
The what? To say that again.
What was the first date of birth? Sorry.
The first date of birth of Katy Bourne, who was Director of Police Digital Services and College of Policing Limited, is October 1964.
Okay. Katy Elizabeth Bourne, with the date of birth October 1979, was then appointed
as the Association of Police and Crime Commissioners. The Association of Police and Crime Commissioners.
Association of Police and Crime Commissioners.
And the company number?
Oh, this is a new company, is it? Sorry.
Yeah. It's a new company, yeah.
Just bear with me, let me just go back to the suspects. Okay, so let's just add a new suspect. And this was Katy Elizabeth Bourne.
It's exactly the name's exactly the same.
Okay. When was she appointed?
She was appointed.
The Association of Police and Crime Commissioners.
She was. Do you want the crime number first? Do you want the do you want the Association of Police Crime Commissioners company number first?
Yeah. Oh, let me just copy the business name across. The Association of Police and Crime Commissioners. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. What was the business registration number?
That's 052141716.
052141716.
Correct.
Okay, and when was she appointed director, or when was she appointed as part of the Association of Police and Crime Commissioners?
She was appointed director on the 24th of July, 2019.
24th of July 2019. Okay.
And the address of that is the same. The address is exactly the same address, I believe. So it's Office of the Sussex Police and Crime Commissioner, Sackville House, Brooks Close, Lewis, England, BNZ 2FZ.
Cool.
No, I'm just telling him to shut up and go away. 1 second. Right. There you go. That's it. I'll put him to one side.
So the address on there, did you say, was at the Association of Police Commissioners, Sackville House?
Yeah, it's Office of the Sussex Police and Crime Commissioner.
Oh.
Sackville House. Office of the Sussex Police and Crime Commissioner.
Sussex Police.
Which is the exact same address as the Police Digital Service.
Okay. On 24th of the 7th, 2019. So Katy Elizabeth Bourne, with a date of birth of October 1979, was then appointed as the Association of Police and Crime Commissioners on the 24th of the 7th, 2019.
Correct. As stated on Good.website. website.
Yes, that's what I've put on here, that the information you've provided is from Company's House.
Yeah.
Okay, so Katy Baxter was appointed director of EFACULTY Limited on the 2nd of the 9th, 2005, and the company dissolved on 24th of the 9th, 2013.
Correct.
Katy Bourne was then appointed director of College of Policing Limited on the 28th of the 5th, 20. Also resigned on the 28th of the 5th, 2030, Katy Elizabeth Bourne is stated to be appointed director on the 28th of the 5th, 2013. However, the caller states on Company's House it does not show that in the filing. Katy Elizabeth Bourne then resigned on the 30th of the 4th, 2017. Katy Elizabeth Bourne was then appointed Director of Police Digital Service on 20th of the 7th, 2016. The suspect's date of birth is October 1964.
Correct.
For the information above. Katy Elizabeth Bourne, with the date of birth of October 1979, was then appointed as the Association of Police and Crime Commissioners on. Was it a director?
A director, yes. It says role director, active on the 24th of July 2019.
Okay. So is there anything else that I need to write in this summary for the report?
That's the errors that's been pointed out. That's the wrongs that's been pointed out to you. No, that's as clear as I can point it out.
Okay. Let me just go back into here. Okay, so I'm now going to submit your report.
Thank you.
Okay, that's been submitted. Do you want to take note of the crime reference number?
I can, please, yeah.
Yeah, so when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
November, Foxtrot, Romeo, Charlie.
Yeah.
2202.
Yeah.
0502.
Yeah.
0774.
0774. Yeah.
That's correct.
Let me just read that back to you.
I'll just repeat that.
Yeah. Do you want me to repeat it? I'll repeat it to you. November, Foxtrot, Romeo, Charlie. 220 20 502 0774.
Yep, that's it. You've got it.
Thank you very much. Beautiful.
Okay, so now that your report has been generated, it gets sent to the National Fraud Intelligence Bureau team.
Excellent.
They will analyse the information provided and look to see if your report could be linked to any others.
Correct.
So what I mean by that is if anybody else has reported this on our system, and the suspect's name matches or business name, it will flag for our team to look into to see if they can be connected in any way.
Beautiful. Excellent.
But please understand, not every report results in an investigation by our NFIB team. However, all information will be used and kept on file.
Absolutely, and I've kept a record of it as well, because obviously, as you can see, that with who I've just reported, this Katy Elizabeth Bourne has got an OBE, so what can I say? So we know what the score is. We know the fact that they're all corporations, and this is the veil they're hiding behind. However, Company's House, I'm quite disgusted actually. I am going to be going back to Company's House and get confirmation from them.
You can provide them with the reference number as well.
I will do, yes. I shall do, yes. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Because then that just, that obviously shows to Company's House that you've reported it to Action Fraud.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you've been a darling. Thank you very much. And happy Valentine's Day too.
I just need to confirm, Andrew.
Yeah, go on.
Do you understand what happens with your report?
Yeah, I'm pretty. I've been trying to report crime for a long time, and this is actually the first time I've actually got a crime number.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's. I mean, when you're reporting people like this, it's very difficult, and it's also very dangerous as well. I've seen what happened to everybody else. So protecting yourself upon what you're doing now is very difficult because they're so strong. But yeah, so that's the nuts and the crust of it all. Like, no, I understand, and I don't expect anything whatsoever to happen of this. What I do expect is to see the company's house change their what they've done on there. They'll cover it up very nicely, and I'm sure.
Yeah. And the important thing is that you've reported it, okay? So, you know, it's on our system. So if anybody else in the future reports this lady, you know, it's going to be there ready to be linked. You know, because I can't see on the system if anybody else has previously reported her. Because once I send the report off, that's it. That's, you know, that's the end of it. I don't see anything else. So, you know, you've done your part by reporting it, and you know that's all you can do, really.
And you've done your part for taking that report off, and I thank you very much for doing so. God bless you. Like I say, have a lovely Valentine's Day. Yeah.
You too.
Okay, darling. Take care then. God bless.
Take care. Bye bye.
So time now is February the 14th, obviously, because it's Valentine's Day, and it is 12:13. So it's 10:13 UK time, and we have a crime number on Miss Katy Bourne, on Mrs. Katy Bourne, or Miss Katy Elizabeth Bourne, or Miss Katy Baxter, or Mrs. Katy Elizabeth Baxter. I don't know who is she. Anyway, God bless.